the weight that Kirk Baker was at last year.
Travis Baker.
Travis Baker, yeah.
And also Matt Davidson of Smith Center. Davidson coached by Dennis Hutchison, and the assistant coach is son Brock Hutchison.
And the coach from Plainville, of course, Brad Fredrickson, a former Oberlin wrestler. These boys met last week in the regionals for first place, and Robbie won it. Davidson won the regionals and the league 5-0 and 5-2. Robbie won the first match they wrestled this year, so could have a grudge match going here.
Davidson tried to work a short fireman's in there. Now it's switched off to just a single leg.
And Robbie's trying to hook those legs and suck himself up on top so he gets a takedown. There we go. He has the takedown. He has the legs in and got control of the arms. Gets the takedown. Now we're very close there. If he moves that foot up too far, he's going to have a figure four, which is illegal around the body. It's legal around the head, but not around the body.
Kind of a confusing rule.
Straight scissors around the body is legal, but around the head it's illegal. So Robbie's now leading 2-0.
A minute 18 remaining in the first period. A short sit by Davidson. He turns in. He may score a point here, and he does.
Back up to our feet again, and we're going to try that takedown one more time just to see if it was real. Nice shuck there. Robbie goes in, but Davidson's able to get his hips back and keep him from locking up on it.
We go to the center as we've gone off the mat. Get another start at it.
Looks to me like Robbie's been doing a little weight work, doesn't it to you?
It does.
I'm sure Davidson has too. Most of these boys do some weight work. Robbie's locked up there and trying to get into the bear hug position. Of course, Davidson wants to keep those hips back. Robbie keeps his feet in bounds and gets the takedown.
We've seen lots of those here in the finals tonight. Takedowns on the edge of the mat with just the toes in or just the knees in.
And that takes a lot of concentration by a wrestler to be able to do that. It's one thing to go in for the takedown. It's another thing to remember where your feet are.
Yeah. Well, for those Mid-Continent League wrestlers who do like to ride the legs, they probably know where their feet are more so than they know where their hands are.
That's possible. That's possible. Now, that's not a little bit of league battle there, is it?
It may be. I do know that as you prepare to wrestle at any of the tournaments in which the Mid-Continent League will be there, you prepare to defend against the legs. The first period comes to an end. It is now 4-1. Robbie of Plainville leading Davidson of Smith Center. Davidson a junior, Robbie a senior.
Of course, Robbie deferred the choice there, and Davidson elected to go down. Try to score from the bottom.
Quickly, he goes back to the legs.
The spelling of Robbie, by the way, is H-R-A-B-E, so don't want to confuse anybody on that. He's got the legs in there. He's getting pretty high, though. If Davidson can scoot him a little bit higher, he's trying to pull that head under now. And
that's an awfully dangerous thing to do. Reach up towards the head. Exposes your arms for those power halves coming in.
Yeah, of course, if you get it and pull it under, it's great. But it's a risky move. He's trying to come out the back door now.
He may just pull that head under.
He's got it. Winds up getting a reversal out of it.
Robbie did the wise thing and kicked the legs free so you don't get trapped into a situation.
He had to do it or he was in real trouble.
So he gives up 2 points. Robbie does. It is now 4-3. He holds the lead by 1 point over Davidson of Smith Center.
Davidson's got his own version of the legs now, so we'll see how his works. He's got them both in there, trying to spread those legs apart, getting back down on the mat. Got him the head there. I'm going to call a stalemate. The rule says if you got legs in and you are unable to turn them in, it's a stalemate. Got blood.
So Robbie heads to the chemistry set. Davidson heads to his coaches.
I don't know, chemistry set has to have a burner of some kind with it, doesn't it, Troy? I don't see any Bunsen burner over there.
That may be the next thing in the blood-stopping science.
We saw the signal there from the referee to stop the time, so the bleeding has stopped, and whatever cleanup's left is got to be done. Looks like they've got that all done already.
So we've got a really tight match here. 4-3.
It could get tighter before it's over, too.
Quick set in by Robbie.
Smith Center's dropped back behind St. Francis now, and of course they need to win this to go back in front of them and possibly catch up with Ellsworth.
33 seconds remaining now here in the second period. Still 4-3. Robbie over Davidson.
Our head official out here is Travis Sheely. This is his first year at the state tournament. His assistant is Corey Scott, former Plainville High School wrestler. Robbie's just scored the escape and is trying to go around behind for a takedown. Of course, Davidson's hanging on with that arm around the waist to try to keep him from going around, trying to get his legs back under him so he can wrestle, and we're up even again.
And there's the buzzer. So we head into the third period. Robbie leading by a score of 5-3, and he does get his choice here in the third period. He's going to choose down, try to extend that lead to 6, maybe even 7-3. Wasn't an immediate quick move off the bottom, kind of a short set.
But it's good enough for almost an escape. Referee feels like he's still trying for reversal, so he's not giving anything yet, but now we go with the escape point.
Oh, he does get the one. So it's 6-3, a 3-point lead by Robbie, which means for Davidson that a takedown is no longer enough to tie it. He needs to not only get the takedown, but get it early and try to work on some back points. Or possibly let him up, give him the 2-point lead, then get the takedown to tie it.
Stepped right into that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And Robbie gets the takedown and is going to the back. We're getting the near fall count. Not enough for 3 yet, but he does have 2.
And it brings the Plainville crowd to their feet.
This will be Robbie's second state championship if he's able to win here. He won last year, and he's trying for another one.
He does lead 10-3 with less than a minute remaining here in the third period of your 140-pound state championship match. Got that chicken wing in.
Got it in there pretty tight, too, and I don't think he wants to let go of it.
It's awfully tough to come up from the bottom with, you're in a chicken wing and he's sitting on your hips.
He's got a call for stalling there.
Maybe that's why he wasn't moving off to the side enough.
Well, you know, you can't really blame him. He's got 4 of those before it really costs him.
This is true. 30 seconds now remaining in the match at 140 pounds. Robbie with a lead of 10-3 over Davidson.
Of course, Davidson's trying to get up and move, and Robbie's been pretty cautious right now. He wants to preserve that lead and just finish this time out. Got his legs in now, and he's going to try to do something with the arms. We're down to 5 seconds.
And so Jay Robbie of Plainville will also repeat as state champion, this time at 140 pounds, with a 10-3 decision over Matt Davidson of Smith Center. Two wrestlers shake hands. Plainville crowd applauds their wrestler.
So far, we haven't been disappointed yet, Troy. And I don't think we're going to be before night's over.
I've been here, I think, almost every year other than last year since about 1988, and I have yet to be disappointed.
We're giving the medals out at 135 pounds. In 6th place, Eric Shire from St. Mary's. 5th place, Myron Whittington from Atwood. 4th place goes to Shad Allen from Smith Center. Third place is Paul Cagaton from Fredonia. Fredonia dropped down from 4A this year to wrestle 3A.
As did Ellsworth.
Yes. Second place from Phillipsburg, Curtis Wood. And once again, our 135-pound state champion from Hoxie, Travis Baker.
And you will hear about that